a nickel for every movie that I saw that featured lush production value but iffy storytelling, I'd have 2 nickels right now. Which isn't a lot, but it's still a lot of nickels to have. Hi, my name is Ryan Lane, and welcome to my review channel. So for today's movie, I will be reviewing A Haunting in Venice, directed by Kenneth Branagh and also starring Kenneth Branagh, Tina Fey, Jamie Dornan, and Michelle Yeoh. So it's 1947, and famous detective Hercules Poirot, played by Kenneth Branagh, has decided to retire from detective work. And he now resides in Venice, eating eggs and sipping tea. Well, this retirement is about to come to an end when longtime friend and famous mystery author Adrienne Oliver, played by Tina Fey, comes crashing into his life. She wants him to come with him to a seance to debunk it. And at the seance, Maxime Gerard, played by Kyle Allen, is holding it in order to hear from her long-dead daughter who's been dead for over a year now and died under tragic circumstances. And attending this seance is a whole bunch of other colorful characters, including a former lover, the medium's assistant, and a PTSD-addled family doctor. So at first, this film seemed on track to solve one of the biggest issues of the previous movie, Death on the Nile. That is to say, in that movie, it took over an hour for the actual death part of Death on the Nile to occur. In this movie, it's like straight into the action. It's like, okay, cameras are rolling, bam, Hercule Poirot's going to a seance to debunk it and help solve a murder. Or murders, potentially. However, this rapid approach to storytelling soon turns out to be a microcosm for the film's biggest problem. That is to say, pacing. The cinematography. The cinematography is overly ornate and awkwardly stitched together by rapid edits, so much so that there are some scenes where you will have a hard time discerning what just happened. If you don't, I could have sworn I blinked, but no, my eyes were wide open the entire time, and it was just so weird at times. It's like the director wanted to flex his budget and show how many different types of camera angles he could get instead of, trying to use the camera to tell the story, which is kind of the whole point of the camera itself. And this causes the performances to become secondary to the main, to the movie itself. And it feels distracting, which is a shame because the performers, when Kenneth Branagh gets out of his own damn way, the film can be pretty compelling with the main characters. Like I said, there's the interaction between the PTSD adult doctor and his son, which is rather touching. Plus, Michelle Yeoh as the medium is pretty entertaining, even if she does succumb to overacting in one particular scene. And even if the cinematography weren't iffy, the writing isn't quite up to par either. Once again, this Agatha Christie adaptation is less of a mystery and more of a big brain flex for its main protagonist. Because, throughout the film, it's like, the plot will go along and then, Hercule Poirot will just solve, a given mystery within the movie within like 10 seconds flat. It's like, okay, based off of these 3 random incidents, I deduce that these happened. I beg your pardon for the horrible French accent and impersonation, but you get the idea. And this kind of just results in the audience just waiting for the big, Hercule Poirot explains the whole murder mystery plot to everyone in a room situation. And he does it with the haphazard nature of a conspiracy theorist trying to connect random points with thumbtacks and red yarn. That's not to say the writing doesn't have at least some positives. The investigation can be compelling at times. My favorite moment being when there's a dual interview that cuts across time, where Hercule Poirot interviews the medium's assistant. That's pretty compelling, and you get to learn about their backstory, and you see Poirot try and play them off against each other. It's well done. Plus, the film has some decidedly very subtle yet very hilarious one-liners. My personal favorite being Poirot's insight about the help. So, though A Haunting in Venice boasts a lush production value and a top-notch cast, the only thing that's going to haunt the audience is overindulgent directing and awkward storytelling. So, with all that in mind, I will be giving A Haunting in Venice 2.5 out of 5 stars. Anyway, thank you for watching. Have a good rest of your day. If you like this review and would like to see more like it, be sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment down below. And for today's comment section prompt of the day, what is your favorite Agatha Christie novel and why?